Ishiborn and Guru in the house, back with another bang on video. Well, yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm actually doing this because we've got some really exciting news right now, and that's the reason why I'm making this video. And we're going to have one more video tonight. Yes, one more video tonight, and that video is going to be bombing because that We Bomb is going to have some proofs of Gabriel Magalhaes has already signed it. Yes, he's an Arsenal player. Yes, I really have some good proofs, but that will not come in this video because this video has something really more exciting. Yes, you've seen the thumbnail already, and yes, the news are really shocking to me as well because Atletico Madrid are monitoring Lucas Torreira. Yes, Atletico Madrid are monitoring the whole situation that involves Lucas Torreira at Arsenal, and it looks like he could be entering into a swap deal. Yes, Lucas Torreira could be entering into a swap deal with Arsenal. With Atletico Madrid, and so that could make sure that Thomas Partey could go the other way around. But though Atletico Madrid have been quite adamant enough in terms of telling Arsenal that they do not want anyone else in terms of when Thomas Partey is concerned, because they don't want a swap deal at all, they would want straight up money. That's what they want right now. But these are the links coming from Atletico Madrid. Well, just keep this in mind, bear this in mind. I would say just that, because other than that, I think it's really exciting to see Lucas Torreira leave. If he's unsettled, I don't think there's any problem if he leaves. But moving on, Robin van Persie has spoken about on joining with Dick Advocaat's coaching staff at Feyenoord. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, yes, he has already joined alongside Dick Advocaat, and he is really buzzing about it. He says, I can't say no to Dick. No, I'm not making any funny references, okay? The Manchester United and Arsenal legend has got his pecker up against the coronavirus lockdown. So he further went on saying that Dick called me and asked if I wanted to come, and I couldn't turn Dick down. It is not an official position, so it's hard for me to give it a title. I don't see myself as a strikers coach, for example. I think it's a win-win. I'll find out here whether I like doing this, and I'll help the staff a bit. So yes, Robin van Persie has entered into a coaching job right now. So moving on. Well, here's a reality. Talking about it, Martin Keown is really wanting Aubameyang to sign that new deal. He says, you can tell there is a buzz, something is growing and a new culture is developing. And of course, Aubameyang was the right choice for captain. He sets the standard on the pitch. And he said that I don't think that they should be held to ransom as they appear to be over Ozil. Unai Emery was saying that he wasn't part of the negotiations for Aaron Ramsey. Well, this time around, Arteta made it his place to be involved in negotiations, and that is only right and proper. Well, Reiss Nelson on his Instagram story with AC Milan and former Arsenal midfielder Ismail Benacer while on holiday. Make of this what you will, but if you ask me, in reality, these two guys are really good friends and nothing else. I don't think so anything else is brewing right now. Frank Lampard has given an update on Willian's contract situation. He says, I read a headline that mentioned disappointment. That doesn't matter. Willian remains our player at the moment. He is injured. He'd have given everything to play. He carried this injury as a club. We've done everything we can to explain to Willian. Our relationship is really close, but no disappointment if he moves on. A fantastic man and a fantastic player. The club have acted very well in this. If he moves on, I'll wish him well. Well, also, Willian appears to be on his way to Arsenal after he was left out of Chelsea's travelling party for the Champions League last 16 clash against Bayern Munich tonight. Well, the Brazilian has been involved in light training this week after missing the final day over Wolves, as well as the FA Cup final defeat to Arsenal through injury. He is understood to be close to agreeing a 3-year deal with Arsenal. Well, yes, the whole situation is that Arsenal and Man City are reportedly embroiled in a transfer tussle in order to actually snap and poach Houssem Aouar. I saw the game against Juventus. He was an unbelievable force alongside what's his name? Bruno Guimaraes, who was supposed to come to Arsenal, but at the end of the day decided to join Lyon. And then there was one more guy, Kakare, yeah, that guy as well. So they ran the midfield, man. I just saw the game and it was really great. Barring, I think for Juventus, they already sacked Maurizio Sarri. It's really sad because I really appreciate Maurizio Sarri from where he has come in, and has won two major honors, Europa League and actually winning the Serie A, the Scudetto. But in reality, Juventus want Champions League title, and that's the reason why they hired Maurizio Sarri in the first place. So moving on, well, Ozil is now paid an obscene $350K a week to sit on the bench and do absolutely nothing, and that is exactly what James Rodriguez would end up doing, according to Sun Sports' David Fraser, because he said that Arsenal have been linked with a massive sum move for James Rodriguez, and what a mistake that would be. Mikel Arteta is looking to orchestrate a major summer overhaul, including the signings of Willian and Felipe Coutinho. Arsenal, more often than not, play 4-3-3 with two central midfielders and one holding midfielder, and vice versa. Occasionally they'll play come 5-2-3 formation, but of which involve just two center mids. None of their current systems require a number 10. Just look at Mesut Ozil. So yes, he said what he had to say, and I think it's more than enough. Yeah, an ex-Arsenal star Alexis Sanchez would cost Manchester United a staggering £20 million per Premier League goal and £28,800 per touch, thanks to the sky-high 505k a week wages that he was earning. And the Chilean actually finally joined Inter Milan right now. However, it was a free signing, but more important than not, is actually cost a lot to Manchester United. Well, talking about more stuff, Memphis Depay scored a goal against Juventus, and he has scored his sixth Champions League goal of the season. Only Sylvain Veltor has scored as many goals for Lyon in a single season in the competition, who also scored 6 in 2004-2005 season. So that is unbelievable. And let's talk about it. Every player's distance covered this season in the Premier League 2019-2020. You know who is at the top? Yes, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Yes, amongst all the Arsenal players, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang outran everyone. Unfreaking believable, man. 251.34 kilometers, man. Kilometers. Wow, that is unfreaking believable. Well, moving on. Well, let's talk about more stuff. What I've got here is that ESPN have already confirmed that a new contract could come as early as next week for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. And talking about more stuff, Lucas Torreira has already mentioned in the Atletico Madrid hierarchy, actually looking out for him. And also Arsenal have made a second bid rejected for Joelson, I've already mentioned. But Joelson is close to moving to another club, which is Arsenal, and they're willing to trigger his buyout clause to ensure that they sign him. But it looks like we need to wait and watch what resort do Sporting end up with. Also, Arsenal have tested the waters for signing Roma midfielder Amadou Diawara. Well, yes, which will definitely not happen, but Thomas Partey deal is not happening, then it could be a possibility that Arsenal could go into either Amadou Diawara or Danilo Pereira as well. But moving on, Jorge Mendes is actually determined to secure a move for James Rodriguez this summer. The Gunners are understood to have shown the most interest in the player in the past, despite interest from Paris Saint-Germain and Atletico Madrid. So yes, Atletico Madrid are in the mix for James Rodriguez as well. Willian is upset and even offended as the players' camp believe Chelsea did not try hard enough to keep him from rivals Arsenal. Willian's camp felt it was clear that the Blues didn't really want him to stay, so that he had no option but to look elsewhere to continue his career. And talking about Frank Lampard, again he said that in terms of being disappointed, certainly as a club we have done everything we can to explain to Willian. Mine and his relationship is very close, and I would have no feeling of disappointment if he does move on. He is a fantastic man and a fantastic player. When a player plays out of a contract, they have the freedom and right to go and play wherever they want. So we have to understand that if they stay in the league and it's a player of Willian's quality, then they will go and contribute to that team. And even Frank Lampard discussed whether Willian's exit most likely for Arsenal will leave a big hole at Arsenal. He said, he's been here for 7 seasons. When I came in and we had issues with younger players, a transitional element, we relied on him for experience and quality. He has his own decision to make. Eden Hazard left last year. The club continues and try to work forward as we have done this. Player has a freedom to play whenever they want out of contract. We have to accept that and move on. Well, yes, these were the news of the day. I hope you enjoyed whatever came your way. All the views and news and everything about Arsenal comes on this platform every single day, twice. So sit back, relax, and enjoy all the news that comes on this platform. I will see you in my next video. Until then, cheers. And yes, the biggest reason why I would want to say this is next video is definitely going to be special because we're going to talk about Gabriel Magalhaes. Yes, Gabriel Magalhaes. We got more proofs that Gabriel Magalhaes has already signed for Arsenal. He's not going to be a part of Lille anymore. And yes, why am I going to say this? Well, I just have to maintain a good amount of suspense. And don't forget, tomorrow is the live. Yes, we're going to be live tomorrow. So be sure that you're there, connected. 7:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time. Well, you all know that it's going to be 3 p.m. BST, 2 p.m. GMT, and 4 p.m. Central African Time. Do not miss that. And I will see you in my next video. Until then, cheers.